Out Come the Wolves is a thriller film. I saw this trailer and it looked intriguing, but it only played in theaters for about 2 weeks at this theater I like. They play art house stuff. This one's about Sophie. She's an outdoorsy woman, and she's taken her boyfriend Nolan up there for him to learn how to hunt, so he can write an article about killing something and skinning it and prepping it himself to get back into what it takes to actually prepare food. And also supposed to be joining them is Kyle and his girlfriend. However, they broke up, so Kyle is now the third wheel. He's also a family friend of and very close childhood friend of Sophie, and might even hold a candle for her. So it's a little awkward because they announced their engagement, and Kyle's kind of weird about it, and he's supposed to have his girlfriend, and then they get drunk and Nolan says some kind of hurtful things to Kyle too, but then they wake up the next day. So the first half hour of this movie is basically just character development and tension. It's a very interesting dynamic of a third wheel, and things in the past, things going on, people sniping at each other with the booze, and pretty interesting. But then the last hour of this movie is basically just a really shitty generic thriller. Nolan and Kyle go out there to shoot a deer. They anger a wolf. The wolf attacks Nolan. Kyle leaves him for dead, and you think there's going to be a cool sort of murder mystery, kind of not anything can happen in the woods, but it ends up just being really generic. The two of them get he goes back, gets Sophie. They ride around in ATVs until they crash. They get maimed by wolves, and that's it. That's the movie. It's literally no plot, no story, no betrayals, no twists and turns. It just ends in a very generic way that you think it would. I mean, the acting's not bad. I mean, I like Missy Peregrine, but she's working with very little in this script. This is Adam McDonald. He also did Backcountry, and I think he did another film. But, nature films he's okay with, but this one just felt really light in plot, and I didn't like the ending. It didn't have any teeth to it, to be said. So I give Out Come the Wolves a 2 out of 10.